Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to Sweetwater Soundcheck. This time out, 2 new microphones from SE Electronics. Let's get started. Today we're checking out 2 affordable new microphones from SE Electronics that really perform well. We have the V7, which was a handheld dynamic microphone, and we have the X1A, which is the latest generation of a large diaphragm condenser mic. The V7 is a solid feeling microphone. It's an all-metal construction, very rugged for stage use. It has a spring steel mesh grill that'll stand up to abuse, and inside we have an internal windscreen, and in fact 2 come with the microphone, a red and a black, so you can style that the way that you want to match what's happening on stage. SE has put a lot of work into reducing handling noise with this microphone. Check out this internal shock mount. If we take off the mesh grill, you can see the capsule inside, and it's on a very flexible shock mount. It's surprising how much that moves. This will stand up to whatever handling noise you're dishing out. If you're moving the microphone around, the microphone's not going to respond to that with noise. And if you stand mount it, it'll be isolated from any stand-borne sound that might be picked up through the stage, any rumbles or those sorts of things. The V7 features a supercardioid polar pattern, so it rejects sound well from the back as well as around to the sides. You're not going to have a problem with feedback from monitors with this. It has a specialized aluminum voice scale that gives you extremely high fidelity. When you're speaking through it, when you're singing through it, everything sounds very natural. The supercardioid polar pattern gives you a great deal of rejection, but we also have nice sounding off-axis response. So as you talk around the microphone, you can hear that rejection kicking in until finally there's not much being picked up at all from the back of the microphone. But I have to say, one of the features that jumped out at me right away, one of the first things I mentioned when I picked up this microphone, is the fact that you can lay it down on a table, and because it's actually beveled around the mesh grill, it's not going to roll off the table when you lay it down. Now, that may seem like a small thing, but when you're dealing with road cases, when you're setting up, when you're tearing down, it's nice not to have your microphone dropping onto the floor. Other features include a gold-plated XLR connector, comes with a carrying pouch, as well as a mic clip. It's a nice microphone to add to your locker for vocal use on stage, but it's also great on instruments like electric guitar. Next up, we have the X1A, which is a large diaphragm condenser microphone with a cardioid polar pattern. It features a built-in 20 dB pad, so if you're putting it in front of a loud source like a guitar amplifier, in front of a drum, something like that, you can pad that down so you're not overloading the microphone. We also have a 100 Hz low-cut filter, and this reduces any rumble or boominess that might be picked up by the microphone. The X1A features an upgraded capsule as well as upgraded electronics for more accuracy, better dynamic range, and better overall response. The microphone features an all-metal enclosure, so it's very durable. It'll stand up to use in the studio as well as on the stage, and it also has a gold-plated XLR connector. As far as specs, the frequency response is full bandwidth as far as human hearing, 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Dynamic range, 134 dB, which is a good match for any digital recording system, and it'll also stand up to a maximum of 150 dB SPL. To give you an idea of what this microphone sounds like, let's place it in front of an acoustic guitar. Sweetwater's Don Carr will be playing for us, and our signal path is the X1A straight into an Apogee Element 46 audio interface and then into PreSonus Studio 1.3. We place the microphone at around the 14th fret. We're picking up a little bit of the bottom end coming out of the sound hole, but we still have a nice sparkle on the top end. Check this out. If you're looking for an affordable large diaphragm condenser microphone that you can certainly put to use on just about any source in the studio, from vocals to instrument, the X1A is an awesome choice. It doesn't get much more affordable than this, yet the quality is extremely high. And if you're looking for a dynamic microphone to use on stage for vocals or on instruments, or in the studio for that matter, the V7 is a great choice. It's rugged and it sounds wonderful. Thanks for joining me for this installment of Sweetwater Soundcheck. I'm Mitch Gallagher.